Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Now officially we are working with the web development series here in Maharlikans code. We have just finished the TS Notify series. I hope you like it guys. Our last project that time is a TS Notify series, and I hope you can find a good usage of that, because I found it very useful when we have these kind of critical applications that we need to keep running and keep monitoring when you listed this application under the Windows Task Scheduler. So I hope you find it and you enjoy that series guys here in Maharlikans code. Now we officially about to start. This is our first series here in web development here in Maharlikans code. Right now we are about to set up first our web environment, our what we call our testing site, which is I recently bought this Maharlikans code under this what do you call this GoDaddy registrar. So right now we need to connect this. This is our first thing when we launch a brand new site or something for our web development testing guys. So keep tuning here in Maharlikans code. So right now we need to set up from Cloudflare. We need to change the DNS, the domain name, the DNS guys. Okay, and we need to change this DNS and to point to Cloudflare what do you call this network guys. So this is very good in protecting our site and our domain or in our server itself from the origin, and then goes back to bypass to all the traffic goes to Cloudflare first, and then before it reaches to our origin, and vice versa. So this one is very useful when we try to prevent those hacking activities out there. So let's dive into it into this topic guys. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel, and this is our first ever tutorial series here in web development in Golang. First of all, maybe if you don't know yet this Cloudflare, but this Cloudflare is very popular guys for protecting our site. This is any kind of a DDoS attack or any kind of hacking activities out there. We will try to mitigate and try to do something with our website, for most especially for the security security part of our site. So we need to take care of all of these guys. So okay, so if you don't have the account yet for Cloudflare, for those who are new to Cloudflare, okay, so this is cloudflare.com. so you can just visit this site. It's all free guys. They also have some upgraded account there, then you can use more premium services out there, but all the while I'm using a free version for Cloudflare to protect my site and to increase the security level of our site as well. So let's dive into it guys. I will log in first. I have my account here ready guys. So right now I have a few domains here which is I own, and then right now I don't have the Maharlikans code yet here. So I want to add this Maharlikans code, maharlikanscode.com. so I will just add the site. Oh no, sorry, this one is a quite new one now. Okay guys, need to refresh myself first for this Cloudflare again. Sorry about it. They're all human beings. Okay, correct Maharlikans code. Okay, so I'm now adding this is what I'm talking about guys. We are just using this free one. Free is a decent amount of protection there. It says DDoS attack mitigation, global content delivery network. So this is very good for us. Support via email. So if you have this $20 per month, if you have some budget, but right now we are just using the free one. Cloudflare for professionals, enhanced security, web, WAF, or lossless image optimization. This one is very good if you have a lot of images for your site. You can probably upgrade your account. Anytime you can upgrade your account, it's no worries. Okay, so automatic mobile optimization. So all of these things, guys. So for business, is quite big there really. Okay, guys, we just use this free one. You just click this and then confirm the plan, and then it will take some time. Right now we need to, there is some setting here. Okay, what they are reading and verify that the DNS record below configured correctly. So these are add more DNS records for Maharlikans. Okay, these are all the DNS here. We just want to continue. We cannot do anything much about it, but later we can just add on, guys, so no worries. We just continue. Change your name servers. So right now, pointing to Cloudflare's name server is critical for activating your site successfully. Okay, so we must go. They are automatically detected, guys. My domain registrar is GoDaddy. So remove these servers. So must remove here, must go to the GoDaddy account there, and then we replace with the name server 1 and the name server 2. So these two must be changed, guys. So we will change the name server here. I have a GoDaddy login here already. If you're using GoDaddy, then you can just follow here under the DNS tab. You need to log into your account, of course, guys, and then DNS. Okay, so the DNS management system. So this is my domain name, brand new domain name here. By default, the GoDaddy will set up all the DNS records here, the CNAME, NS, SOA, and then the A. Okay, so the name server, just scroll down below. If you are not using GoDaddy, guys, so you bought some domain but not under this GoDaddy, you can always look for the DNS. They always have that kind of setting, guys, in each of the registrars out there. There's so many registrars out there, guys. So right now you can look for the name servers there. Okay, so using default name servers, what they are saying in the GoDaddy there, I mean in the this Cloudflare, they say replace with Cloudflare's name server. So we need to replace that. The name server 1 should be this this BART NS. Okay, so I would like to change this. So these are all the default settings. Okay. Okay, hold on, guys. This part. So name server. So the name server 1 should be this one, and then you go back again there. The name server 2 should be this setting here, and then we can just click save. Okay, this one may take a while, guys. Changing name server is risky and could potentially lead to your disappearing. Okay, so you need to continue. This is just a warning, guys. Don't be afraid. Don't drink too much coffee, guys. Just kidding. Okay. Right now, what they are saying is features may be unavailable. This is just a common warning from DNS management under this GoDaddy registrar, guys. So right now, and it may take some time. I think we need to refresh. It may not be. Oh, now it's okay, guys. So it's automatically changed now. Lucky for us. We don't want to wait for 24 to 48 hours. Okay. No, guys. Later we will check from other external site, then there is a DNS checker there, so we can take a look on this. So right now it's changed, guys. So no more those default what do you call this, all the default DNS settings there for the GoDaddy account. So right now we are okay. Here we need to click this done check Nameservers. They say is registers typically process Nameservers updates within 24 hours. Once this process completes, Cloudflare confirms your site activation via email. So okay guys, so we just check this, done checking. So quick start guide, configure your domain settings to improve security. Okay, these are all the things, improve security. Okay, get started. These are the new settings for this Cloudflare, guys, but previously don't have this. It may take a while, maybe you can finish later as well. Let's see, we will just try all these settings, guys. Later we will okay, we just lucky they are now changing the UI. These are all the important settings that you must turn on, guys. Always use HTTPS. These are all the settings. Last time don't have this thing, but after you set up, only when you visit to the DNS system, DNS menu there in Cloudflare. So right now we can just turn on this critical settings. Auto manify, these are all the things also, guys. Later there are more settings we can play around and tick there to enhance our site, guys. So these are all the things. Speed up load times for your visitors HTTPS traffic by applying broadly compression. Okay, now it's all okay, then we can just finish up. Okay guys, so these are all the settings for our what do you call this, Cloudflare dashboard here, configurations. So these are all my systems here. We need to check, there is a recheck here saying that save your settings. So now recheck. Cloudflare periodically checks whether you have pointed your name servers to Cloudflare, so they will check. We just try to recheck. It's now queued up to be rechecked. Please check back in a few hours. Meanwhile, guys, you can search about this keyword check DNS online in the googling there. We need to use we need to search in the Google search engine there, and then we can and after that, this one and the first one, DNS checker, I already launched this. So we just want to key in our domain name here, guys, Maharlikans co.com. So we will check any kind of the DNS name here, all these things. So normally we will check the A record. This is for our domain, is it really accessible or not. So right now, so all check, you must or see all the countries there, United States. Okay, these are all the settings. Now is propagating, guys. We will see if our domain is already propagated for few cities, main cities there, the data centers. So these are all the things, guys. So only the China, Beijing there is not yet. It may take a while, guys. So in Singapore, so it's here also. So we can access this domain now. It may take a while, to up to 48 hours. Okay, so we will then our GoDaddy has finished checking here. These are all the settings. You can always change here, guys, going to the Nameserver if you decide to if you don't want to use the what they call this Cloudflare, but I highly recommend this because I personally have this I also encountered this funny hacker something, one of my site. I just learned web development a few years ago, but then I don't know, they have the tools, guys, to check, so they can have always this backdoor there. Last time I don't use this Cloudflare, all these things. This is a problem because after that then I quickly learn and adapt. Or there's a lot of things to do when you publish or domain your site publicly. Then they can infiltrate your your database, your MySQL. Then the hacker, luckily that hacker is not so rude. They just play around with the database and disable all those rows there. The indicator like deleted or void rows. Okay, then suddenly when I check my site there, I don't have the data there. Okay guys, so this is just one of my experience. That's why I highly recommend, after setting up all this Cloudflare and removing all those that time I use PHP. Is my first language when I started web development in this web development. So I never use any framework that time. I just a plain simple HTTP, quite straightforward. Then it's too young that time, I don't know. Until now it's young guys, okay? Just kidding. Okay, so we have done this, and then the analytics here. If you have a DDoS account, DDoS attack guys, then you can later they will change here something like the traffic there, and then the analytics here, the security, all these things. You can save a lot of bandwidth also guys from your origin server. So okay, so unique visitor, they also have this kind of a unique here. I have a few sites I can later I can just show you guys. So the threads there, how many threads that has been crawled by the crawlers, they were all detected guys. And then the security, they will automatically block for you. The performance, of course, the Cloudflare has all these what do you call this DNS, I mean all those forgot this setting speed, I guess. Oh, not the speed, I think it's in the hold on guys, these are a lot of changes in Cloudflare here. I just revisited this. Enable access, the speed, and also the caching here guys is very important, because you can cache all the settings here. There are a lot of new things in Cloudflare here. So the network, okay, enable HTTP 2, HTTP 3. You can just enable these guys. These are all the free settings. Join the beta. These are all the new things here in okay, you can also maximum upload. The most important part is the what do you call this this firewall. Also you can allow up to, I don't know how many rules. I think the rules is up to 3 only. 3 firewalls that you can create a firewall rule. You can, if you want to block some certain countries also guys, you can that one is a more advanced here. We can later we will use that. But TLS, this is the main thing guys. Right now the default setting is the encrypt end-to-end using a self-signed certificate. So the origins here, TLS. Full strict is if you have your own trusted one. If you have your own, this one is used by is the default for this Cloudflare. And then the encrypts end-to-end is if you have the trusted CA. So later we have this cert boot. We have our own HTTPS guys, so we will learn how to configure that cert boot also from our new domain, which is the Maharlikans code. So we will use that all the settings there. So these are all the things guys, and we can now it's okay. Now we are setting up all these things. So these are all our what do you call the Maharlikans code there. We will try to refresh. Okay, so it's still pointing to the GoDaddy, but now we have some secure HTTPS here. By default, the Cloudflare is giving the HTTPS. As you can see, it's a full option here. Encrypts end-to-end using a self-signed certificate on the server. So these are all the settings, but we want to be here, guys, this setting, because this one we have our own certificate, which is a cert boot, and then that one is a lifetime free HTTPS. Okay, so although your domain, our domain here is HTTPS already, but this one is under the what do you call this, Cloudflare. Okay, guys, so that's all for this topic. We have successfully changed our domain settings here in our under this by using this Cloudflare. So right now, as you can see, we are setting up. You can add more any records here, guys, later on. If you have some like the email or something like any, or like a subdomain or something, guys, so we will take a look on that. So thank you so much, guys, for watching my video here, the tutorial series here in Maharlikans Code. This is the one, is just our first step when we launch a brand new site in Maharlikans Code here in our sample domain. And then you can follow up on this, and then we can just follow all the security settings. This is a very important before we publish any website there in the public. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching. Okay, guys, we have done setting up our Cloudflare using this DNS. By changing this DNS, by default is by the way, the DNS, guys, is a domain name system. And that is the meaning. Okay, so now we have done our very first step prior to launching a new or brand new site that can be accessible publicly. So right now we have walked through with you guys on this, and if you miss out, you can always review my video here. So probably our next step would be what do you call, after setting up this DNS, changing this DNS, it may take some 24 hours to 48 hours, guys. So probably we need to wait for a while, or sometimes some of the countries may be propagating very fast. Those what do you call, those servers there, this one is the DNS propagation. It may take some time. While waiting for that, maybe in our next video we will set up the what do you call this, we need to configure this new domain, which is the Maharlikans code in this case, to Nginx, and then we have our Ubuntu web server there, which is currently my version here is not the latest one, but the stable release, which is the 18.04 LTS server. Just recently launched the 20.04 LTS also, but we need the, I think 6 months ago, and then we need to my case is I don't want to automatically change, guys, because they may fix some bugs, small bugs or something there, so we can wait for a while. That one is not a hurry one, so it's okay. So after this, in our next video, we will setting up our brand new domain to Nginx web server. Later we will have this further discussion about the Nginx, Nginx, and then paired with our Ubuntu Linux distribution there. So then I have what you call this Linode cloud server, so we can play around, and I will share it with you guys on how we can set up a brand new domain name, and then we can launch probably our simple page here in Maharlikans code regarding this Golang web programming language here, Golang web development. So keep tuning in, guys, and then we will publish more on small projects, and then we can have some login system. We will build it from scratch, guys, and then I will share it with you, all the things here. So we will and then probably we will set up I have a MySQL there, so we can have a small package. Then we can play around first, and then we will use this Golang built-in MySQL, or official driver for MySQL database. And then I also have the MongoDB there, so we can play around with this. But we will focus first on the MySQL. So keep tuning in, guys, and see you in my next video here in Maharlikans Code. Thank you for watching my video here, and I hope I can impart with you with my knowledge. Kindly subscribe to my channel if you never subscribed yet. Thank you so much for your support. May God bless us all. Thank you, and bye bye.